over the edge. Feel like I'm floating through the air. The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. Oh, I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing in. Break out.
Hello, good afternoon. I am Angela David, and in behalf of my groupmates Levin Manyares, Jeremy Carino, and Joshua Samon, we are here to present our docu and our system entitled Barangay Nazareth Management System. So let's get started. So, in our introduction, there are 4 topics. Those are project content, purpose and description, objectives, and scope and limitations. Let's start in project content. The Barangay Nazareth is the 13th barangay in General Tino Nueva Ecija, Philippines. The barangay is divided into 7 puroks. These are Alarcon, Maligaya, Manggahan, Martin Village, Sagingan, Silangan, and Irinea. There are 3,794 people living in Barangay Nazareth. 2,505 there were female, 2,552 were male. There are 810 households, and there are 2,532 registered voters. In today's generation, the whole world is surrounded by technology and internet. It has a great impact on the world. It helps us in a more convenient life, including agriculture, hospital, transportation, education, work, and many more. Based on the reports, there have been many problems that this barangay caters, such as catering to several complaints, records management, issuance of the barangay clearance, certificate of indigency, and on top of this is the problem on paperwork itself. Because most of the time, the files are misplaced or lost. In order to help the barangay, the researchers had an idea to make a system that will benefit the Barangay Nazareth.
Good day, I'm Jeremy Carino from BSIT4A. The Barangay Nazareth Management System Objectives. General objectives: to modernize the barangay records keeping and retrieval management and help the people ease their works with an automated file retrieval system. In specific, to help the barangay of Nazareth in keeping their files safe. To cater to the residents' requests for services from the barangay such as indigency clearance, etc. To make the transaction easier and faster. To help the Barangay Nazareth in finding the files more convenient and easier. To start a new beginning with reliable services. Our main objectives is to modernize the barangay by using a system that automate barangay works and transactions like giving barangay indigency and barangay clearance for records keeping and data retrieval management by the use of our database, and also for keeping the barangay file safe, because only the barangay official allowed by the barangay captain will only can access the files and records from the barangay, and that's all.
Scope and
Purpose and description. This barangay management system project can input and save the complaints of every individual about something or someone. It can also retrieve and print the needed documents, including other requirements such as barangay clearances, barangay indigencies, etc. This system can benefit all the people of Barangay Nazareth, as everyone can have a more reliable and easier retrieval of their files in future use. The purpose of the system is to help the barangay in easier way of providing services to its constituents, most especially the Secretary of Barangay Nazareth, who caters to all the requests of people.
Limitation of Barangay Nazareth Management System. The scope of this system is to provide all residents of Barangay Nazareth access to the barangay for all kinds of requests such as clearances and permits for the barangay hall. The barangay personnel can use the system using their cell phones, tablets, computers to update themselves wherever they are as long as they have internet connection. Once the barangay personnel is registered in the system, he or she can now view and do some features that fit to his ability as a user. Also, this system can give print record and clearances. With the use of this system, it will be easier to keep records and find the needed documents. This system is only available at Barangay Nazareth. And the next is limitation. So the limitation of this system is that it does not cover the personal cost for different payment bills of barangay. For example, electricity bill, water bills, utility, and etc. And the system does not cover third-party document like those of other barangays. The system is not for the renters or tenants of the barangay Nasarat. The pay bill are not connected to the system or other transaction that as under the accounting staff. It also does not support the news or updates about the barangay or even outside barangay Nazaret. So that is the our scope and limitation. Thank you.
Good day, panel. This is our Capstone project entitled Barangay Nazareth Management System. So I will demo very quick how to use it. So first, we need to log in. After that, we will go to landing page and you can see here the total residents, total male, total female, total counts of minor, total of counts of adult, total counts of senior, infant, and total household. And under of it, you can also see the total population from one purok, from Alarcon, from Maligaya, Martin Village, Mangahan, and so on. And here you can also view table from this residence. For example, table from senior, let's view it. It will show the residents and their age. And here you can also see the count of male, senior, and female. So it's very important. And after that, from sidebars, you can also see as you can see here, there's a residence, barangay official, complaints, issue certificate, and record of issue certificate. Here you can, from residents, you can add residents and see the deceased residents and move or transfer residents. So let's add residents very quick. Here, this is how to add residents. So let's input the last name, first name, and middle name, mobile numbers, and gender, so self, father's name, and mother's name. Take note, it's just a dummy account, birthday, um, so Porok, household number, we can choose files or OpenCom as a profile of residents. So let's just try OpenCom or Open Camera. So that's how it works. Then when you click open, then after that capture, uh, then submit after you finish. Then there's a pop-up that say added successfully. So here's the residence we add. Uh, Here from disease you will see the disease and date of death and transfer or move or unlisted residents or the old residents from Barangay Nazareth. And here, next is barangay official. There's two criteria, which is add official or view official. From view official, it will show all official listed in Barangay Nazareth, current official, and basic information. And for add official, there's a table of official and basic also information or tables. So here we can edit the information from uh, barangay official, and let's try to add. This is how to add barangay official. So note you can add barangay official by searching names, and also only listed residents can be added. So unlisted is cannot. So let's try Seriaco, and then it will it will pop up. As for year elected and select type official. Then, for example, he elect October 8, 2021, and his position is agriculture, and submit. And he added Seriaco. So that's it for barangay official. Then for complaints, there's also three criteria, which is pending, solved, and transfer. For pending the unsolved problem, and for to solve all the solved problem, then transferred problem, all the transferred is cannot unsolved can't unsolved to barangay. That's why they transferred. For example, for pending, let's try to add complaints first. Then this is how to add complaints from barangay Nazareth. From complainant, it will ask for complainant name, then complaint residence, and date of complaint. For example, today, then status pending. We need to talk more. The problem title. Um, Gulo. Then problem details and scenario. CPOD. So it's a scenario. Then submit. The will show successfully added complaint. Then it will show also that here is the detail we can update or view history. So for view history, it will show the details of complaint. Then for update, if we want to solve or unsolved or transferred. So let's try to solve this. Then date of solve, for example, 11 details how complaints solved. So for example, we say that's the solution, then update. Successful update complaint. So the complaint will remove it as a pending and show and go and move to solve. So here we can view the history. Example, this is not the complaint. So here is the first complaint, unsolved complaint. Say title, ng gulo sa sitio, di matunton, nawawala, street, purok missing, then the details update. Yan. Nga kung di na manggugulo pa. So, that's it for complaint. Then issue certificate. So for issue certificate, registered registered resident can give, or only residents can get their unlisted residents is cannot get, or barangay cannot give certificate to them because they are not listed. So let's try to here. So clearance, that's how to give clearance. Sample citizen number for positive business permit. Yeah. So it's very simple. Take here I can show it that it's working, but because I don't have printer, that's why. So I will cancel it. But it is still working. So then the same process to the other. So you can see, as you can see, it's just only three residents, because these three residents is just, it's all the active residents, only active residents. So view, same here. So there's a connection. So there's a disease here, only three. And for records of issue, it will only show the issued certificate to issue to, issue by, then issue date, then certificate type. So that's it. And for additional, the Nazareth Google Map. So Google Map from Google Map. This is the actual map from Barangay Nazareth. Okay, that's all for our Barangay Nazareth management system. Thank you.